Russian-installed authorities in the occupied city of Kherson on Saturday urged residents to leave immediately amid a looming counteroffensive by Ukrainian forces aimed at retaking the southern city. Due to the tense situation at the front, the increased danger of massive shelling of the city and the threat of terrorist attacks, all civilians must immediately leave the city, said the Russian government's Telegram channel on Saturday. Ukrainian forces on Friday bombed Russian positions and targeted supply routes across the province, closing in on a full-scale assault on the only provincial capital that had remained in Russian hands throughout the war. The order came after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said Russian forces had planted explosives in the huge Novokakhovka Dam on the Dnieper, which holds back a huge reservoir. In a late-night televised address, he said Moscow was planning to blow up the dam and that would mean a large-scale disaster. Russia has accused Kyiv of firing rockets at the dam. Neither side presented evidence to support their claims. Power outages were reported in regions around Kyiv by Ukraine's presidential aide Alexei Arestovich, who said on Twitter that communications networks in the capital had been hit by Russian missiles. He said 5 were shot down by his country's armed forces. NBC News could not independently verify these claims, but officials in the western cities of Lviv, Khmelnytsky, Volyn and Rivne also reported attacks. As a result of the strikes, there is no power supply in part of the Rivne district, Rivne Governor Vitaly Koval said on his Telegram channel, adding that substations were damaged. He said the attacks had not claimed any casualties. His comments were echoed by Ihor Polishchuk, the mayor of Lutsk, who said in a post on his Facebook page that part of the city had lost its power supply. Elsewhere, Iran's foreign ministry said it had condemned a call by France, Germany, and Britain for the United Nations to investigate allegations that Russia had used Iranian-made drones to attack Ukraine, according to Iran's state-run news agency IRNA. Iran's foreign ministry spokesman Nasser Kanani said Friday's appeal by the so-called E3 country group was false and baseless, and strongly rejected and condemned. In a letter signed by their UN envoys, the 3 European countries backed Ukraine's call on Monday for a UN investigation, arguing the use of Shahid 136 attack drones, known as kamikaze drones, breached the terms of the 2015 Iran nuclear deal. The White House said Thursday it had evidence Iran had deployed military officers to Russian-held territories in Ukraine to help Moscow conduct drone strikes on targets across the country. Iran sent trainers and technical support to enable Russian forces to deploy Iranian-made drones, with better lethality, White House National Security Council spokesman John Kirby told reporters. We assess that Iranian military personnel were on the ground in Crimea and assisted Russia in these operations, he said.